Hello, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. You guys get spoiled with two videos today. So, this video is going to be talking about some drama surrounding Twitch at the moment. Now, for those of you who don't know, you could stream on Twitch. You could make money from subs. Like if somebody subscribes to you, if anybody is watching this video has subs for Twitch, please let me know in the comments what you get. So, there's an article that I'm going to read. I'm just going to pick the points that I feel is relevant to what I want to talk about here. And then if you want to read the full article, I'm gonna link it in the description if I don't forget. So we're gonna go to the article that Twitch posted on their wall. So for subscriptions, they have a baseline share of 50-50 of the net revenue. So Twitch splits the sub revenue 50-50. And the creators have wanted it to be a bit higher. But when you think about it, you gotta think about how many subs that person gets versus like how much they charge. Let's say they charge $7 a month for a sub. You gotta factor in more than likely how many people they get. So unless you're like a major streamer, it might not affect a major streamer as much as somebody smaller. As we reflect on how we handle these premium details, we realized a few problems. First, we had not been transparent about the existence of such deals. Second, we are not consistent in qualification criteria, and they generally went to larger streamers. Finally, we don't believe it's right for those on standard contracts to have varied revenue shares based on the size of the streamer. Premium deal. We're adjusting the deal that they retain their 70-30 revenue share split for the first 100K earned through subscription revenue. Revenue above 100K will be split at the standard 50-50 share split. So from what I'm getting at, it's capped at 100K. And if it goes over 100K, it will be split at the standard 50-50. So that's what I'm getting at. We're announcing this change now, but it won't go into effect until June 1st, 2023. At this point, streamers will only be affected once their existing contract is up for renewal. All streamers with these terms have already received this information and more via email. And make sure to give them exact updates and timelines as we get closer to June 1st, 2023, so that's next year. For approximately 90% of streamers on standard agreements with premium subscription terms, this change will not affect them at their current revenue. For those who are affected, we wanted to make sure the impact was minimal, not just by giving them ample time before the deal goes into effect, but also offering an alternative way to earn revenue. Our recent bump in ads revenue share to 55% as part of the ads incentive program is a great way for these larger streamers to make up most, if not all, of that revenue. For those that are interested in additional details, we have provided a copy of the email that we have sent to some of these streamers explaining the change and how it affects them. Why not 70-30? We first established a 50-50 revenue share split. It was to signal that we're in this together. Are we really in this together? Because I don't think so. You all do the amazing work. You do create great content, engage with your audience, and grow communities. On our side of the partnership is our responsibility to make continuous investments in the products and people that make your growth possible. At the time of this posting, more than 22,000 of you weighed in on user voice asking us to move all streamers to 70-30 and to pay streamers faster. Largest change to payouts by cutting the payout threshold in half to 50. So there's just the article, because I feel like that article, Jacksepticeye says, what a mess. Owned by Amazon, acting like some amateur platform. No wonder so many of your creators are jumping ship to YouTube. This is a super manipulative statement. The TLDR is you're cutting your biggest partner's revenue rates purely to push your ad program and make the average viewer experience suffer. It's worded as a knowable thing when you're just trying to shove more ads down everyone's throat. So what Twitch is trying to do based on this guy's comment, based on their comment, is by cutting the revenue from subscribers, it could force the streamer to run more ads to make up for the loss. And not all viewers are fun with seeing ads left and right, and this could cause them to bounce on the stream. I feel that this could harm smaller creators, smaller streamers, especially when you're like still trying to get off the ground. That if they open your stream and the first thing they see is a 2-minute ad, that could cause them to bounce before seeing the actual content. And that's where my concern kind of starts to grow. And it seems like the streamer has no control over how many ads will be shown when the viewer clicks, or how often or how regular is going to push more ads. At least give the creators some control over how often the ads show, how many ads, whatever. At least do that. Amazed that this blog post announcing creator pay cuts also mentioned the site owner. Amazon, a literal trillion-dollar company, servers can't even support streamers over 8K bitrate. YouTube offers 70-30 revenue split and over quadruple the bitrate. Maybe that explains why I've been having bitrate issues on Twitch. I know it's not my internet, because I tested my internet and I had the required upload speed to stream. I can upload a video on YouTube in 5 minutes. Sometimes quicker. It just depends on how long the video is, the file size, and all that. So I know it's not me. When I started streaming on YouTube, because I noticed it was difficult getting viewers on Twitch once school started back, and by some miracle I was able to get views on my YouTube streams, I saw that I didn't have nearly as many issues and disconnect issues as I did with Twitch. Because I've had this in my streams where when the person loses connection, like a guy face palming will show up on the screen to give you a minute or so to troubleshoot. But I haven't had that issue with YouTube. I haven't gotten disconnected not once streaming on YouTube. Or if I did, it was just maybe once. But every other time I streamed on Twitch when I started last year, I always had these issues. Okay, this guy says, if Twitch wants more ads on their website, you have to at least give streamers the option to disable ads altogether if they want to. 20-second pre-rolls are so annoying, I often give up watching someone stream because of it. Another reply says, as a new streamer, this is my fear. People not wanting to say and see if my content is worthy of a follow sub due to ads at the beginning of watching my stream. I want the ad revenue, but it doesn't matter if no one sticks around. Yep, and this person makes an excellent point. So that was my worry too. What if more people are turned away from a stream because of the ads? So basically, if you're subscribed to a Twitch streamer, you won't get ads. That's one benefit that you get. You can watch their videos and their VODs, I believe VODs too, without any ads. But if you don't have the money for $5 or $10, you have to sit through ads. If the person had the $5 to spare, they'd give it to you, but they probably don't. Especially in this economy. But they don't want to have to sit through ads every minute. What Twitch could at least do is run an ad maybe every hour. At the 1 hour, you'll get, and make the ads brief, at least a few seconds, maybe 6 or 7 seconds. Why? Okay, but what I want to know is, why is Twitch cutting subscribe to what you get when someone subs to you? Twitch is a $6 billion company. So you mean to tell me a $6 billion company is that broke that they can't raise how much you get with subs?
Bafflation.
They have to cut what you get in subs and make people run ads to compensate the loss. Twitch is also owned by Amazon, so this should not surprise me. Amazon is the largest retailer in the world. That bozo guy, he's the richest man in the world. You mean to tell me that y'all that broke to give Twitch streamers the revenue they deserve for subscribers? 2,000 IQ logic, Twitch. 2,000 IQ logic. Twitch's 2,000 IQ plan. That's why I should title this video Twitch's 2,000 IQ plan, because this is 2,000 IQ logic, clearly. Even YouTube. We all know YouTube is on some questionable stuff, but even YouTube ain't that stupid. And I found it ironic. The day before, I think I saw a video from vidIQ that YouTube was not allowing you to monetize your shorts, because before, shorts monetization and then the partner program were two separate programs. They were two separate things. So, like, you want to monetize your shorts, you had to sign up for a different program. Now they're changing it. Now you can get into the program from your shorts content. So YouTube announces a plan where creators can make more money, and Twitch says, I know you worked hard on this money. You spend hours on this channel, but let me take that money because we're broke. Make it make sense, don't it, y'all? Usually when I do videos like this, I like to read an article if I'm provided with one, or react to a video if I'm provided with one, and then read what people are saying in the comments, because hearing the perspective from someone who was affected by said issue, I feel it's important to include that in my videos. Like, when I make these types of videos, like, y'all might not like how I make these types of videos exactly, but I just feel including this information from the people affected by this issue with Twitch, I feel it's key information, right? So we're basically learning that people have to run more ads to compensate for what they're losing with streams. I mean, with the revenue or whatever. And people are more likely going to be turned off, and this will definitely decrease how many viewers you get, especially if you struggle as it is to get viewers. Because Twitch's affiliate program, I think Twitch's program isn't as hard to get into with YouTube. With YouTube, you need 4,000 hours of watch time and 1,000 subs. But for one of the programs on Twitch, you need to average 3 viewers, you need to stream for a certain amount of time, and you need 50 followers. I just don't know their approval time compared to YouTube. But yes, what do you guys think about this 2,000 IQ plan from Twitch? That's what I want to title this video, Twitch's 2,000 IQ changes, because that's what it is. This is what I think about it. One thing I want to add is, instead of telling the person they should have diversified their content, they should have diversified where they be, running multiple platforms is hella difficult. Because I started out on YouTube, and it just so happens I wanted to try streaming on Twitch because I wanted to, push out the content I want quicker. And I saw how easily how quickly I can complete games doing a nice long stream. But let's take a YouTuber with take a YouTuber with 100,000 Twitch subs or Twitch followers, whatever, and they see the change. They be like, "Hey y'all, I'm moving to YouTube. Here is my channel. Leave a follow, leave a like, subscribe, whichever." Then maybe 50,000 people will go and follow that. But let's take somebody with, let's say, 5,000 followers. Then they might get maybe 3, 4, 500 people to follow. And on YouTube, you need 4,000 hours and 1,000 subs. With the old monetization rules, the 100,000 streamer will beat the requirements quicker than the guy with 5,000 followers. Because all they got, because they already beat the 1,000 subs requirement. So all you gotta do is just upload some 1-hour videos or so, and they'll get to the watch time requirements quicker than the guy with 5,000 followers. Also, for a lot of chronically ill or disabled creators like myself, streaming is the only job that's accessible. You could go at your own pace, pick the hours that works for you, pick the flow that works for you. Twitch was easier for me to navigate than YouTube. On Twitch, all I gotta do is just open up my OBS, make sure everything is hooked up right, like make sure my mic is working correctly, make sure I have all my scenes together, mash one button, I'm live on Twitch. On YouTube, there are a few more steps than just pushing a button. And some people like me, like me being autistic, I prefer something that's to the point, that's kind of brief with fewer steps and to the point, because it's easier for me to learn. And it was easier for me to learn how to stream on Twitch than on YouTube. I've also seen it where people didn't know that they were live on YouTube just because of how weird it is sometimes. They would sit there for 3 or 5 minutes before they even know that they're live. See, on Twitch, you push a button, you know you're live. Because you know you're alive. But yeah, it's not that simple just to just move to another platform. You gotta consider how, just like my Gaming with Jazz channel almost has 400 subs. And I started that channel in late 2019. Look how long it took me to get to almost 400 subs on Gaming with Jazz. Imagine having to redo that. Let's pretend this is Twitch. Imagine having to redo that on YouTube or Facebook Gaming or TikTok. It's hard to just move your base to another platform. Or if you don't have a major following, it's not as easy as you think to just tell your base to just go here and that's it. And also, ask the streamer what other ways do they have where you can support them, like if they have Ko-fi or Patreon or Fan House or whatever. Be like, hey, what are the support make? Be like, hey, I understand this change with Twitch is hurting you. Is there any other ways I can support you? Is there any other wallets that you have where I can donate to you? And then they'll say, I have Patreon, I have Ko-fi, I have this, I have that. So what do you guys think about Twitch's 3000 IQ plan? I want to hear what you got to say. And I'll catch you in the next one.